Hello, this is Kathleen from Kathleen'S Korner, and I have some Ratty Patty news I'm sure people would like to hear.
Kitties.
Okay, I'll talk about my cats first. Okay, Cleo and Caesar are becoming a lot more affectionate than they used to be. Caesar likes to get in my lap, and he likes to do a little dance, which I like, except I have to put something over me because he's got sharp claws. And for the first time, Cleo got on my lap yesterday. She never gets in my lap. And if she sees me giving attention to Caesar, she gets jealous. She did something else she never did before. In the morning, when I have my coffee and stuff, I have to move the keyboard off the desk where the computer is. You know why? Because Caesar insists upon jumping up there to be petted. He likes to drink my water. He sticks his face in my water. He drinks that. He tries to stick his head in my coffee. And
your Salisbury steak.
Yeah, well, yeah, right.
Tell them that, not me. Yeah, right. Tell them that, what he does.
Yeah, Salisbury steak. He was looking at it. And the other day when I was watching TV, I had a TV tray and I made a tuna-fish sandwich. And somebody kept sticking his nose, and I said, no, this is my tuna-fish sandwich.
Did you give him some?
Yeah, that's, you know, I gave him some tuna, but what I always do, when I open up a can of tuna, and I make sure it's packed with water, I drain it, and I take the juice from the can, and I put it in 2 little bowls for both of them to drink the juice from. But I'm happy that they're becoming more and more affectionate. And
you said Cleo's now getting on the bed next to you, right? They both are.
Caesar and Cleo are both getting on the bed with me. Cleo does it more often than Caesar does. But every morning, Caesar insists upon jumping up, and I have to move the keyboard from the computer because I don't want him to jump on the keyboard and do something screwy to it. But he always has to be on the computer table. So the first thing I do when I put my coffee and water down, I move the keyboard so he doesn't jump on it.
All right, what about Ratty Patty?
Oh, yeah, Ratty Patty. Okay. First of all, her daughter and her boyfriend are moving to Las Vegas, Nevada. And she told Patty, well, I'm disappointed. I was hoping you would come. And she said, what about your grandchild? And Patty says, I'm not going to feel guilty. And I said, good, because they're the ones who are moving. You know, lots of families move, and, you know, they're no longer your responsibility. They have to take care of themselves.
Yeah, but you didn't tell what happened with Patty, that the daughter moved in and is becoming a
Oh, yeah, right. Patty's daughter has moved in, and she turns the heater on every night. God only knows why. It doesn't seem cold enough to me, and Patty's upset about that. She told me she was going to tell her daughter that if she's going to turn the heater on, she's going to pay for it, and I know her daughter is not going to like that. And
how about the dumbness? They want Patty to go to Las Vegas every 2 weeks.
Well, because Patty will not move there with them, her daughter said, well, you know, until I get a job, I need help watching a child. And she goes, why don't you visit us every 2 weeks? Stay for 2 weeks, then go back for 2 weeks. And I said, Patty, you can't afford to do that. And Patty thinks it's crazy, and I told her, I said, look, I said, your daughter and her boyfriend did not give a lot of thought into moving. They didn't plan it. If they had planned it, then they should have planned it with, okay, I might have to take my daughter to a daycare. Or,
excuse me, watch the time. It's over in 15. You have to quit it before 15 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
So But they expected Patty would just move there with them and take care of the baby. I told Patty, it's not your responsibility. I said, they're the ones who wanted to move there. Why should you have to move and watch the child? And I said, you know, and Patty said they would have used me as a babysitter. And I remember that Patty's son tried to get Patty to move to Washington. And I told her the only reason he wants you to move up there is because he wants a free babysitter, because he takes care of them. And I said, I know your son is lazy. He wants to be able to run around and screw around. That's why he wants you up there. He doesn't want you up there because he loves you. He wants you up there so you'll take care of the kids and he won't have to do it. And so Patty's not happy about this. And let's see, the daughter complained. She asked Patty, why aren't you using the bath towels I gave you? And Patty said, I use those for decoration. And she also complains the rug is dirty, and I know Patty is a lot cleaner than I am. I'm not very clean. And her daughter says, oh, your granddaughter is going to walk all over this dirty carpet, and I don't want her walking on it. And I told Patty, you cannot keep a carpet clean if it's light colored. It doesn't matter if you wear socks or shoes. It's going to get dirty eventually. You can't get around that, as far as I know.
What time is it now?
It is 6:35. So I will end this in a moment. But anyway, Patty is not happy about her daughter living with her. So, and on Saturday, which Patty was hoping that she would have time for herself, her daughter said, oh, by the way, he goes, you need to babysit your granddaughter and another child while I go to a party, and you have to come with us and watch both of these kids while I'm having a good time. So,
what a sweetheart. Yeah,
I know, isn't that great? Really nice, really sweet, really loving.
Okay, it's time to wrap it up.
Okay. Goodbye to everybody.
Money is killing me.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a really great evening. Goodbye.
Sorry.